Welcome to Dateline Schools, a presentation of the St. Clair County Regional Educational Service Agency with your host, Terry Harrington.
Well, this week on Dateline School is the first week of school for the 2012-13 school year, so we thought we'd learn about some of the new initiatives that are coming up this school year. No better to tell us about it than the superintendent from St. Clair County RESA, Dan DeGros. And Dan, on Monday's program, you talked about really what's going to be a big paradigm change for schools here in St. Clair County with the onset of some online stuff that we're doing. Tell us about that.
Well, we're trying to expand in this county the opportunities for students to take classes online. And that's the dramatic change. School isn't going to be a teacher live in front of 25 kids lecturing and they go home and read a book and that type of thing, because learning is changing. I think somebody described what's going on now as let's see if I can phrase this right, the death of education and the dawn of learning. And essentially the way kids are learning is changing. And just how they, for example, would write a report. I mean, you're not that much younger than I am, a few years. But, what we used to have to go check out 12 books from the library and, 3 or 4 at a time.
Encyclopedia?
Yeah, but you go to the internet now and everything's at your access. Legal research. When I went to law school, you had to shepherdize cases by going from book to book to book. It's all computerized. And there's so much knowledge to children at their fingertips today that we have to adjust. And they do so much online and with computers that we're the dinosaurs. And so we hope to have in January have an online catalog. So in the fall of 2013, kids in East China could take an online class in Memphis. Why shouldn't a really good teacher in math be able to do some online stuff with other areas? And why shouldn't kids who want to take band, but third hour, that's the only time a small school district offers AP Physics. Why should they have to choose? Why can't they take AP Physics at Porter Northern online? That type of flexibility is coming. It's also coming because the legislature changed the law, and starting in March, private online schools can invade our state and get money for the students and offer classes that way full-time to students. So it really is a case when we're playing catch-up to what's going on in the real world. And if we don't do it well, we're going to have less students and we'll be less relevant. Schools, one of the things, not enough money for technology. Well, every kid in their school probably has a cell phone. Probably 80% of them are also computers, and yet they've banned them. The punishment for a cell phone is quick and severe. Well, again, schools shouldn't be the place where kids dumb down. The challenge is to take those tools and figure how to integrate them into the learning process. And we either do that or we're going to lose students and we're going to become irrelevant.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.